Man conquers the world by conquering himself. The goal of life is living in agreement with nature. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen, twice as much as we speak. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. The goal of education is the knowledge, not of facts, but of values. Happiness is a good flow of life. Well-being is realized by small steps, but is truly no small thing. The wise man does not lay up his own treasures. The more he gives to others, the more he has for his own. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. The best way to avenge yourself is to not be like that. No evil is honorable, but death is honorable. Therefore, death is not evil. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. To be content with what we possess is the greatest and most secure of riches. He who is brave is free. The universe is transformation. Our life is what our thoughts make it. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. The present alone is our own. Live this day well, and you have lived it enough. All things existing are but the manifestations of one and the same principle. Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. We should not be so taken up in the search for truth as to neglect the needful duties of active life. We must be silent before we can listen. We must listen before we can learn, and we must learn before we can prepare. We ought to speak little, and to spend much of our time in listening, especially to the words of the wise. The beginning of wisdom is a definition of terms. The wise man belongs to all countries, for the home of a great soul is the whole world. I am a citizen of the world. It is the chiefest point of happiness that a man is willing to be what he is. The highest virtue is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Fortune is the rod of the weak and the staff of the brave. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. The soul's emphasis is always right. All things are produced by nature, and the wise follow her lead. The greatest blessings of mankind are within us, and within our reach. A wise man is content with his lot, whatever it may be, without wishing for what he has not. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. No man is free who is not a master of himself. All good things are produced by slow degrees. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. The wise man is he who lives in the present, anticipating the future. Do not say a little in many words, but a great deal in a few.